Hello all you beautiful cardboard degens. Welcome back to the Old Guy Studio. And yes, you see that right. Top Series 2. I still have a bunch of these left, and they've kind of been nagging at me to open some of these, and then I saw Ball Card rip some 2024 series, some update series Fanatics boxes, and I went, you know what, I gotta rip mine. So 3 of these bad boys, I'm gonna cut them open, I'm gonna mute, play some silly music, rip them all, make 3 little neat stacks, and we'll see what we can get. I don't even remember who the big chase are in here. It seems like it's been so long. It's probably been like a month. Anyways, do me a huge favor. Smash that like and subscribe button. And when you're done with that, feel free to sit back, buckle up, and be prepared to be held verbally hostage for a little Fanatics Exclusive Blaster Box Cardboard Therapy. And these are a little different than normal blaster boxes. In case you haven't seen these yet, these have 9 packs instead of 2, and there are 12 cards per pack, so we get a little over 100 cards per box. Every single one of these has a card that's called a Topps foil pattern in them, and it's going to be just a foil card, but it does have a very low print run of 650. So it's actually not a bad card to have, especially of good players, especially rookies or superstars, because it is so low printed. That's really all we're guaranteed, but we have a shot at getting some redemptions in here. I don't know if they mention it on here. Here we go. Fanatics Authentic Memorabilia Redemptions. There are 30 in total subjects, and subjects being players, and it's pretty much 1 per team. And from what I understand, they're anywhere from like 2 to 5 or maybe more of each. So if you get super lucky, maybe we can get one. So the odds are not as tall as I originally thought. So what I'm going to do is, first off, I'm going to do a little housekeeping. Because there's a whole bunch of dust that just came out of those boxes. And then I'm going to hit the mute button. I'm going to rip them all, fast forward, save us probably like 3 months of watching old guys struggle with packs. And I'll be right back. 3, 2, 1, go. And we are back. All right, so last video I talked about, I finally finished my 2025 Series 1 Master Set. Just got the last card I needed from eBay. Thank you, random eBay seller, for putting it up for $1. I appreciate you. So now moving on to Series 2. And I figured, why not rip a little Series 2 while we do so? Because that... oh man, I love you, Series 2. Why not? Why not? Why not a Golden Mirror? Why not a super short print of the Minnesota Twins? Just because. I like that. They just threw a little glove on the guy's head. Wow. All right. Well, didn't even get to go and talk about these and talk about how the odds to get some of the rarer hits are so much better in these boxes because there's 2 extra packs. And there we go. Golden Mirror. Right out of the first stack I pulled. That's fantastic. All right, so, and there is our first foil pattern, and that's Nolan Jones. There's Luisangel Acuña. It's a nice card. Is Eastbound and Down, who's out for the year. That dude puts everything in every pitch, and I love him. It's too bad. Had fun watching him. And there's one of the inserts. Shohei Ohtani. Those are the inserts. The hardest one for me to finish with this set, because I already have all the base cards put aside. And I already have all the stars of MLB. And what I need most are those inserts. And those insert sets are pretty big. You have with this Landon Knack. It's nice. I'm trying to think which one it is. This is like a 20 card set. This is maybe 30, I think, but I already have a couple sets of those. This is David Fry. But one of them is like 100 cards in the set. So it's pretty difficult to finish off. So I figured this would kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I have a bunch of these left. I felt the need to. There's a good one. Kevin Alcántara. I felt the need, actually, you know what, I'm going to put that one up on the stage. I felt the need to rip something that was a little different and one that had a little bit of a chase, and one of the chases in this redemption. So let me talk about the redemptions, because I'm just jumping all over the place. The redemptions range from all sorts of different cool stuff. You can get signed bats. Now, everything's signed in this. Wow, that's nice too. Luisangel Acuña on the holofoil. That is a retail only. There are signed bats, signed helmets, signed shirts, signed mini helmets, signed posters, signed balls, baseballs. Oh, this is a set I was thinking of. The 35th anniversary, which is the 90th, is the 90s insert. This set's about 100 cards. Anyways, there are so many different neat items in there, and I would love to get one. One in particular is by my favorite player, and that would be Corbin Carroll, and he has a signed bat in that set, and there is Robbie Ray in the gold. So that's going to be numbered out of 2025. Because this has those 2 extra boxes, the chances of getting rare and good hits out of this is fantastic. So these are like a nice hidden gem. Granted, they are a couple of dollars more than a regular blaster box, but you get those 2 extra packs, and you get guaranteed 9 parallels per box plus any extras. And there's JT Realmuto on the rainbow foil, and there's the summer whatever. I really don't like that insert. And we have the Pirates on the foil pattern. Mason Miller. And we are coming to the end of this box. There's Juan Yepes and John Singleton. So this gives me a chance to put Mr. Ray in a top loader. I believe Aaron Judge is also on the list with a signed bat. I'm trying to remember who else was on there. There were some really good players on the list. There were some players, but for the most part, they were all good players, and you would want every single one of those items. Looks like I opened up to a really good spot. That was a lot of cards upside down. So we got Nick York on the rookie. We send Acuña. We get Vlad Jr. and Noelvi Marte on the rainbow foil. Some decent hits there. Let's see what box number 2 has for us. Is Isaac Collins? That's actually a decent rookie. Put that in the good pile. He's a little older, but man, is he having a year. Is Austin Hayes. And let's see this. I think the Sox are playing. That's upside down. I'm trying to remember if yeah, it's just a base. These are upside down in retail. That's Duke Snyder and Mickey Mantle. The Sox are playing the Orioles today. It's Graham Ashcraft screaming. And I'm really worried. Drake May's going to Shohei Ohtani. Drake May's pitching today, and I could just see the Orioles beating them like 20-2 or something. I'm really worried about it. They're on a really good run. Oh no, Ox, this is your fault. Oh boy. So this is my official stalker. He was pulling his cards non-stop in Series 2. So I'm just going to give him a sleeve and a top loader and throw him up over here. So hopefully that appeases him and we won't have to see him again. Let's see what else we got in here. So yeah, I'm really worried that Drake May is going to get rocked today. I hope not. I hope he pitches fantastic. There's Dylan Cruz. That is fantastic. Like that one. That one's going to get put up on the stage. Jacob Wilson and Bailey Falter on the foil pattern. So I'm filming this on Monday. So when you see this, it might be Friday. So I don't know why I'm talking about who's playing today, because you're going to be like, oh, gee, what are you talking about? There is Angel Shively. Don't really know who that is. All right, let's look at the second stack of box number 2. Now let's see if we can find one of those elusive redemptions. Lindor and Soto. Oh, that's going to be pink. That's nice. That corner look a little bad. No, maybe not. Maybe it's just a weird flash of the light. That's really nice. These are really hard pulls. It's hard to get this insert anyways, and then to get one in a parallel is really good. So that looks pretty nice. I like the looks of it. All right, we'll throw that up there for now, and we'll finish off this little stack here, and then we'll get on to box number 3. Ben Brown, that's not bad. we got, oh, it's one of those. We got Harrison Bader. We got that. We get a whole bunch in a row again. And there's Clark Schmidt. All right. Let's see what else we can find in here. Is there anything else in here that can send us on our way? Big smile. Nope. Walter Pennington, the third, and that is it. So we got a giant stack of base. I'm going to have to move that out of the way. So we can get on to box number 3. Let's hope we can get like one more good hit in here. This is Mr. Soto. We have Stars. We have Yariel Rodriguez, Luisangel Acuña. And, oh my goodness. Now, I don't mind these if they're in a parallel. It just seems weird with all that white there. I don't know. It just looks like an unfinished card to me with weird colors on it. This is Edward Cabrera, who's having a really good comeback year this year. Jax Trippin Churio on the Gold Cup. Isaac Collins on the rookie again. Jackson Churio again. Joey Estes. So, oh, what was the kid's name? Oh, I can't even think of his name, so I'm just going to pass on. I'm not going to sit here and try to remember a weird story. But Joey Estes hit someone in the minors. Oh, there's Ellie. And the dude got so mad he threw his bat at him. And there was a whole backstory behind it. But there's Minnesota Twins. There's Mookie Betts. Ha-Seong Kim. Cody Bellinger. And we have Stone Garrett. Well, we are down to the last stack, folks. Let's hope there's something good, something nice in this last stack here. I think I'm upside down. I am. All right. So we got Mr. Suarez. Adley Rushman. We have... Why was that upside down? Come on, focus. 62. Was this just Topps messing with me? 62. Just Topps messing with me. Okay. Because there's a 101 prints of these too, but it didn't have the stamp on it. We got Scherzer. Shohei again. Come on, one good card to end it. Please. I beg of you. Jordan Hicks on the rainbow foil. J-Rod and Ken Griffey Jr. This would be nice. Nope. Still nice insert. I may even need that. There's Bobby Miller on the foil pattern. And it looks like this is going to be a swing and a miss. We did get a golden mirror though. Riley Green. Darryl Hernandez. And the last pack is going to bring us Spencer Strider on the insert. Another Spencer Strider. And a little Lou Bob on the American League White Sox team card. Well, that was a little bummer. However, we did get some decent. Actually, I'm going to have to put that in my insert pile. I may need that one. All right, folks, let's do a quick recap. And we got all these Topps foils, Holo foils, rainbow foils, whole bunch of stuff. We got more base, giant stack of base. So hopefully I'll be able to get some extra inserts out of this stack for my master set. And then we'll go over the hits. We did get one really nice card. We get two really nice cards. I take that back. So I won't call this a loss. We got my stalker, Zach Penrod on the rookie. Luisangel Acuña on the holofoil rookie. Kevin Alcántara on the full pattern rookie. We got Robbie Ray on the gold 2025. The only numbered card we got out of all three boxes. That was a bummer. We got a Golden Mirror of the Minnesota Twins. Very cool card. And probably the best hit we got is Lindor and Soto. And this is the Dynamic Duos. And that is a pink refractor. It's not numbered, but it is a pink foil. So that's a really nice hit. And a very rare hit at that. So I'll have OG in the future tell us how rare it is. So, folks, that is a wrap. Thank you for letting me hold you verbally hostage again. Coming up next, I have to do a couple more videos today. because I'm going to have to cover for my buddy at his shop while he's getting some things done. So I have to try and get everything planned out. So I have, let me reach over next to me. I got some cool stuff in here. I got a leaf metal box. I've never opened a hobby box of these before. Actually, I think I might have once, because I have a Connor Griffin 101 leaf metal, so I must have opened a box of these once. And I have another Donruss hobby box. So I'm probably going to open this one, maybe with some Select or maybe some Donruss. I'll just make it like a 2 video of unlicensed baseball. So those of you who don't like unlicensed baseball, sorry. But there's going to be some good hits out of those, so you might want to tune in. Anyways, with all that said, I appreciate you all hanging out. Please smash the like and subscribe for me. Drop a comment. What was your favorite card from this rip? And until next time, keep your eye on the ball and off my lawn. Drink all your milk. It's important. And as always, thank you for watching. I appreciate every single one of you, and stay awesome.